I don't know whether to make a Tim Conway reference or a Convoy reference. Conway's Irish Ale. Hey, it's Brain Muffin back with another beer review, and up today is Great Lakes Conway's Irish Ale. This is a beer I've never had before as far as I can remember, and Irish ales are not something that I drink a lot of. Scottish ales every once in a blue moon, and Irish ales not so much. I didn't really look up this style, which I should have done some homework. So a pint for Pa Conway, our co-owner's grandfather and policeman, who likely upheld that Irish ale with a full-body caramel malt flavors is just a ticket. I think I was the thing I missed there. All right, so should have a nice caramel and malty beer, which so far we look like we have some caramel coloring there, caramelization of the. Wow, and it's got a very malty nose with like a hint of something else. Not sure what. Not hops or something lingering around the nose there, kind of saying, "I bet you can't guess what I am, but you can't guess," and I can't so far. Very nice. It doesn't have the peat malty smell of a Scotch ale. It's a little cleaner, but in some ways a little more earthy. It's very odd, which is probably the hops. Oh wow. Yeah, that earthiness really continues through the tongue. The hops are they're not citrusy. They're not piney either. They're kind of, I don't know, just from the nose alone I get mushrooms. I get the sensation of mushrooms in my mind. Not that I'm smelling them, but I want to eat them with this. Definitely malty. It's got a very interesting maltness to it. It's not really sweet. It's kind of this sweet pungent as it moves over your tongue and kind of gives you different varieties of itself as it goes back. Very, very interesting. Very intricate for something that is basically trying to be a simple ale. According to Untappd, this is 6.5% and 25 IBUs, which is not a lot. Very, for 25 though, it tastes more bitter than 25. Interestingly enough. There's nothing else on the thing about the beer, so I don't really know what they're going for, other than it's a tribute to one of the co-owners' grandfather, which is great. So, and I guess his name was Conway. I don't know, but I'm just guessing. Cleveland, Ohio. But yeah, that's a very interesting. I'm willing to bet that, and this has been sitting out for a little while. But I'm willing to bet this is going to be like a Scotch ale, where the best way to actually set it out for a few minutes, open it, let it breathe for a few minutes, and then pour it. Because it's starting to open up more just sitting here in the glass. And that's the thing with Scotch ales. When they're cold, they're bitter as crap, usually. Sam Adams Scotch ale is that way. And you've got to let it warm up, and you've got to let it open up and breathe, and that sweetness will come to the forefront. And you get a nice blend of sweet and bitter. But if you drink it cold, man, it is just bitter city. And it's not a good bitter. It's just kind of like, wow, what happened to this beer kind of bitter? So let it wash over. Oh yeah, the maltness is getting better and better as it warms up and as I get used to it. But it's kind of got a hint of malt, some hint of oats. And I get this very earthy blend with the hops. Not really strong, just kind of there lingering around, dancing around the tongue. And like I said, anything with mushrooms is what I would pair this with. I don't know why. But just from the aroma from the start, I get mushrooms. And I mean big, not, dry, fresh mushrooms. Enjoying with this. Mushrooms and garlic and some kind of sauce. Pour it on whatever you want. Steak, shrimp, lobster, cheeseburgers, I don't care. But that's my food pairing. It's really kind of strange. I don't know if I've ever had that kind of reaction to beer before, right off the bat. So I'm gonna shake these up. By the way, I show these in my videos from time to time, and my daughter makes all of these, and she sells them. So if you're interested, just let me know, and I'll give you the information of where to buy them, or I'll put it in the description below if she'll give me the link. You know, she's 20 years old these days, and she's not at home a lot, so she's doing all kinds of other stuff. So she'll be working while I'm not, and vice versa. But anyway, this is definitely a good beer. I like this. 4.5 is what I'm going to give this. It's definitely different. It's not like anything I've ever had before that I can remember. And I've had some things being Irish ales, but I remember a different flavor than this. But this is very good. And this is definitely, this is again a beer that really needs to be paired with some food. You're probably not going to enjoy this by itself, but any kind of, I get, like I said, mushrooms, and obviously smoked cheese would go well. Let's say you are sitting around in a social event. I think smoked meats and smoked cheese, like a Gouda, stuff like that, smoked cheddar, would go well with this and help kind of balance back and forth. Maybe get a cracker or two in there and just kind of clean everything out. And then any kind of sausages and stuff. But man, I can't, oh, there you go. A slice of sausage, a slice of dry mushroom, and a slice of, say, smoked Gouda. Wow, that is an image in my head for this beer. That is a very interesting combination. So there you go. 4.5 out of 5, put it on Tapped. So if you've had anything from Great Lakes, if you had their Irish Ale, do you like it, not like it? Do you think my comments, what do you think of my pairings? Let me know. If you want to follow me on Untapped, I've been forgetting to put this in the links in the description, and I've gotten some friend requests recently. It looks like I got a couple more that I need to address. I'm Brain Muffin on Untapped, just like on Twitter. So if you want to follow me and see what else I'm checking in, let me know. And just send me a request and a friend request, and I'll accept it. Follow me on Twitter. You'll see my other reviews and other things and comments and what I think about stuff. I don't do a lot of huge push through there, but we do some. All right. Thank you very much, and we will see you. Bye. Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls the fires. Alright. Sure, we'll pretend that that's important. Alright. I'm hurrying up, dog, and we'll eat. I don't know